you know.
Hey, bro.
What's up, dude? What up?
Oh, dude. There we go now. I was getting nervous there. All right,
Uh,
man.
yeah, no, I'm just stabbing at these fucking stupid AIs.
Yeah, dude, there's a Rocketeer. I think it's kind of down this hallway, circling the building, and I've looted everything up top. Also, I don't know if you heard that one guy just used the train to get out. That's all I know, man.
Got you. I'm gonna tell you something cool though. I'll put my gun away while I tell you too. The crazy thing is I was just literally telling my stream, like, so you know how like all these ARC are basically AI and stuff, right? And they trained up these models to where they are now.
Yeah.
So think about how crazy this is, man. There's probably departments in the government that are paying attention to this, or maybe we'll hear about it if this game gets big enough, right? How humans are interacting in a live game with AI, right? And so I was thinking
Yeah.
to myself, like, how crazy would that be if Embark Studios, like 5 years down the road, gets approached by the government? We would never know this stuff, but they end up signing like a backdoor contract and NDAs that basically help the government out in furthering their understanding of how humans interact with AIs in a kind of like almost like a traumatic, dramatic warfare type of way. Weird, right?
Oh, 100% they already do that. You watched the Joe Rogan Experience?
Yeah, of course.
You see that guy who he's like I forget his name. He's the inventor of Oculus. I was watching that one. I mean, he was talking about how he's developing an AI fighter jet, and how it's like changing warfare, especially like for the United States. Like comparing it to like how a U.S. like soldier or Air Force pilot would kind of like take into account obviously their own life. But these new drones are developing a whole new playbook, or like AI at this aircraft are developing a whole new playbook on dogfighting. And then 100% it's already being used. The whole how humans are interacting with AI to advance just kind of like our military prowess around the world. But yeah, I mean, like, I 100% agree with what you're saying, though. We're definitely going to be looking at stuff like this and seeing how humans are reacting with machinery and how to like, advance it in the future, I guess.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Yeah, definitely already knew that type of stuff was going on, but yeah, it just got me thinking like, the government is probably going to reach out to a company like Embark, to see like what their results from this are. But also, I actually one of the companies that not own Embark but are like supporters of them, or some type of like marketing company, something is actually NX or Nenex or some shit. It's in China, so this actually might be something of the way that China government puts their hands on it. Anyways, crazy, crazy stuff, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future looks like. And this game is like kind of a wild interaction between humans and AI, and it's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that too, just kind of looking around. Like, obviously, I don't think the Earth is going to end up like this, but it's very interesting to see how far AI can be pushed. Like, could it be pushed to like these limits? I personally, I don't think it will. I think there's more people who want to do good with it than kind of like evil. Or I don't really follow the lore, I guess, of this game either because it's too new for that. But definitely exciting stuff. I definitely would say.
Yeah, and I agree too that it could turn out like this in the future. And I think Embark's a really, really unique studio that likes to just think about the future and what it's going to be, right? And both of them, the finals and this, are kind of dystopian. Finals kind of looks a lot more glammed up and cooler, but really the reality of it is those are people, we're basically gamers putting on virtual headsets, playing in this wild cash out money hungers game thing. That's what the finals is. Again, dystopian future because we're all living in headsets. And then this game is the obvious dystopian future. Topside is all destroyed and run over by arcs, and we're down underground because this isn't our home anymore. We have to go underground. So yeah, both are kind of like freaky, future outcomes, but both could totally go that way. Our real future. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I guess my only argument against that is it's this weird fascination with humans, I guess, with this dystopian future. I mean, it's like stuff like what Fahrenheit 451. I think that's the book, the name of that.
Yeah, Fahrenheit
Or
451. Yep.
yep, yeah. I mean, it's been this kind of like I don't know fascination of humankind to see this dystopian outcome of our actions throughout the world. And I guess because we're so fascinated with it, I just don't believe that we're going to grow into this dystopian society. I think that the average person, I definitely say like the average American, is informed enough to know to make the right decisions, or regardless of like what your goals are in life. I genuinely believe like the average person wants to have a better future, and I like to think that the average
I
like
agree.
CEO or engineer probably has that same mindset. I think this is more kind of like, obviously it's fun to go shoot around and be in this environment, but I don't know. At least I guess maybe I'm too optimistic, but I don't think this would be the outcome for the Earth.
I don't think you're wrong for being optimistic here, and I think humans overall will always strive to make sure they survive. You know what I mean? And so, any threat that we ever face, if it gets too serious to where it's robots, AI, sometimes the cat may be already out of the bag in this situation with AI, and we just don't know it yet. And some of us can see it, a lot of us maybe can, but yeah, I think I agree with you in the sense that humans are always going to, you know, at the end of everything, they'll group together, they'll band together, and we'll take down any threat. You know what I mean? Put aside country, race, ethnicity, borders, anything. Like if it comes down to aliens versus humans, AI versus humans, whatever the case may be, we'll band together and do our best to take things down. But letting it get to that point, I don't think we necessarily have to worry. It's just one of those things that I'm not in control of it. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We can all assume that a lot of crazy things are being worked on, and we can go kind of find those things, online, and there's a lot of things that tell us what's being worked on. But yeah, I think the future is bright. We just have to be careful. But then again, whether it's this type of future in Arc, whether it's the finals and we're all in headsets and kind of a Ready Player One situation, or if it's a Cyberpunk 2077 or a Fahrenheit 51, whatever the case may be, I'm honestly just ready for it, because what else can we do? You know what I mean? Like, we just have to live with what's happening now.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you want me to ask you, is your stream more like a philosophical one, or like you just focus on games?
Oh, I just focus on games, but we just happen to randomly walk into each other and start talking, very fun. But yeah, these topics, I love talking about them. But I usually don't talk about these topics on my stream. It's usually just a gaming stream. But hell, you could walk into you could, that's the cool thing about my stream, right? Or me. You could, be watching whatever this other viewer's watching and listening. They might be like, oh shit, this is a cool conversation. But yeah, I don't try to get deep. But yeah, I love game theory.
Yeah. Is it just the Moon Man at what, Twitch?
Yeah, it's not Twitch. Well, I do have a Twitch. If you find Moonman, a couple underscores, you'll see me. But right now, I decided to stream on YouTube, so the Moonman Experience, and
Moon
then
Experience.
yeah, and then I'm on TikTok as well, the Moonman underscore, and then Twitter, the Moonman underscore. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to go grab this extract. That's I think it's like the subway one.
Yep.
Because I did kind of loot this entire building, but
Gotcha.
interesting
Okay.
conversation. Totally weird, man, that we actually had this in game. I genuinely thought you were about to shoot me in the face, but hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen either, and I actually came here to loot this whole place. But yeah, I'm going to exfil, and I've got some stuff to take out, and I basically got a full loadie, so, and it's a free one. So yeah, I'm going to take this stuff out. But yeah, we can run to it and make sure we're protected. Let's do that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll follow you then, because I think the one right
For
next
sure.
to us just ended. There's that one kind of like 300 meters away from us.
Let's go to that location.
I don't
Head
know.
home at the west.
Do you have a
Yeah,
previous
yellow
number
one,
for
4
the
minutes.
tunnel?
Yellow one, 4
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna put this conversation in game because it's the best one I've ever had randomly on a fucking proxy chat on my YouTube. I'm gonna edit it. Cool.
All right, yeah, hell yeah, man. All right, Rocketeer, let's not get down that.
Let's just
Oh,
go.
boy.
Go in this
Oh,
building.
boy.
Go in this building. I got you. I got you covered. Let's go.
Yeah, just run. Ain't no way.
We got this. We got this.
Well, already.
it. Just putting some shield charges on.
Yeah, I don't got any shield left. I only got these little bandages, but so it's all you. Rocketeer is looking
Have you?
at us right now.
Yeah. Have you unlocked the craft in game, in raid shit yet?
Oh no.
Yeah. Go look at the yellow tree on the skill tree, or no, the red tree on the skill tree. It's the bottom one. It's like 3 notches over. You can craft bandages
Yeah.
and shields and stuff.
Interesting. I've just been doing the yellow one so far, trying to get the movement up. But I'm ready when you are, though, man.
Let's get it.
Yo, does this fight mean someone's using it?
Yes. Guns out, Ben.
Brother, I'm not gonna shoot you down here, man.
We're not gonna shoot. We're just destroying the ark. Oh, he's on the other
Someone
side.
ran across the line.
Oh shit. Yeah, great talk, man. You can feel free to add me on here or message me online, and then we'll add each other or something.
Guys out front, the guys out front.
Let's attack him. Fuck him. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, I almost didn't make it. GG's, brother.